back to Vision Quest Barbecue. I'm Pops. Today we're going to be using again the Gosney Rock Box. We're going to be cooking a pizza. I want to show you how easy and how simple it is. We're going to cook a traditional, kind of what I call a meat lovers. It's going to have our homemade meatball and some pepperoni on it. It's going to have mozzarella, cheese. We're going to put our typical pizza sauce on it. We're using the 00 Neapolitan crust. There's a video on Vision Quest Barbecue. Please be sure and check it out. That'll show you how to make this crust we're using today. It's homemade, it's fantastic. This rock box cooks at over 900 degrees. It takes about 90 seconds or less to cook this pizza once we get it made and stick it in the oven. Again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel here at Vision Quest Barbecue. We're doing everything Texas outdoors. We're grilling, we're smoking. We're going to even do some reviews of products. We're going to do reviews of restaurants around Texas. We hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments below. Hit the little bell so that you get notified every time we put a new video on here so you don't miss anything. We hope we're putting out content that you're going to enjoy. We're going to show you how to put this pizza together. All right, guys, we've got our pizza dough put on our pizza peel here. We're about to start putting it together. We're going to put a little bit of our homemade pizza sauce on this thing. It doesn't take a lot. Be sure and put it on there and start to work it around a little bit. Again, you're going to see how easy this is as an idea when you have family or friends over to cook in the backyard. Maybe you've got a pool in your backyard. Maybe you're just hanging out for whatever reason, having folks over. Maybe it's a graduation party. Maybe it's the 4th of July. You want something that is going to be good, that everyone's going to enjoy. But hey, you've got people that have different taste. These pizza, everybody likes pizza. I don't know of anybody hardly that doesn't like pizza. And hey, you can get the toppings, and each person can create their own type of pizza. Once you get that spread out there, I'm going to come in with some pepperonis. Just start placing them around there, whatever you think, however many you want. We're Texans, right? So we like this thing awful meaty. So I'm going to put quite a few pepperonis on here, and then I'm going to come in with some homemade meatballs that we've made. I went ahead and cut them up though. I don't like big chunks of meat on my pizza. Some people do. Hey, if you do take those meatballs, cut them in half, maybe even cut them in quarters, put them on here, whatever it is to your liking. This is going to be a pizza that's not real spicy. If you're the type you want jalapeno peppers, throw you some jalapeno peppers on there. If you're the type that likes Canadian bacon, that would be great on these things. Some people like bacon on these things. Be sure and put bacon if you like those. There's all kinds of endless ideas that you can have. We have another video on Vision Quest Barbecue about a traditional Neapolitan pizza. Take a look at that, check that out. That's just sauce, mozzarella cheese, and basil. This is going to be a little bit different. I've got fresh mozzarella cheese. I'm going to break that up and put it around. This thing is going to cook in this Gosney Rock Box that is so hot. Yeah, this cheese is going to melt and get everywhere. Put cheese on to your liking. Some people may even get the shredded mozzarella cheese and out of a bag and put it on there. Hey, that works for sure. You can tend to get more cheese on there if that's what you like. Make sure it covers everything. I'm going to put quite a bit on here, so you're going to see that most of this pizza at the end is going to be covered with cheese. And usually when you're putting these slices of fresh mozzarella on there, usually takes about 3 slices to get everything good and covered. But hey, that's just about it. I'm going to take this thing in the end. I'm going to put just a little bit of Italian seasoning over the top here in just a minute. We're going to get it in the oven out there on the patio. All right, guys, we're outside. We've now got our pizza. We've got our kind of our meat lovers, our pepperoni and sausage meatball pizza here on our pizza peel. We're about to put it into our Gosney Rock Box. This thing's cooking at 900 degrees plus right now. This thing's going to cook awful hot and fast. We're going to use our pizza turner to make sure this thing doesn't burn. But let's get it in there and get it cooking. Just kind of slide it in there. And it'll start cooking right away, I promise. It'll start smoking. Gotta watch this thing, make sure it doesn't burn. usually wait until I see this pizza crust starting to form a little bit. It'll start rising a little bit. I know on the other side it's hotter, so I know I can get underneath it now without tearing up anything. And I start turning it around slowly. You can see those flames bouncing off that ceiling, coming back down on top of that pizza. It just melts everything on top of that pizza real fast. That cheese is going to melt before long. And we're going to have us a nice pizza. Again, I keep it constantly turning, just so that with the side over there by the fire doesn't burn. Pull it out and take a look. It's starting to get there. I want it to be a little bit more done than that. Back in there. I turned it up a little bit. It's awful hot in there, but I wanted to make sure to get that top nice and melty. A little bit more crust on that. Now you can see that thing's really starting to smoke. We're starting to get a crust here. I'm going to cook this side over here just a little bit more. Get it back in there. You can even do a trick. You can go underneath it, lift it up towards the top of the flame if you want. That gets it really hot. Burn it real quick though. And then bring it out, put it right down that pizza peel. We're going to go in and cut this thing, see how it tastes. Okay guys, we brought this pizza in. We've got it up there off the Gosney Rock Box. You can see this thing's done here. You can see the cheese. The cheese spread out there pretty good. Take a look at the crust underneath there. Take a look at what it looks like. Don't want all the toppings to go sliding off, but you can see this thing's done. It's going to be nice and crispy. You can cut it with a knife real easy. Comes apart. As you can tell, this thing is something you can cook very quickly, whether it's in the evening, you've come in, you've got that pizza dough made up ahead of time, you can get it out on the board, you can make a pizza in no time, you can feed the family before you know what's going on. You can have this thing done and you're serving dinner. Obviously, the proof of anything's in the tasting. Let's give this thing a taste and see what it tastes like. It's very good, guys. That cheese very chewy, just like you'd expect. That crust is great. You can taste that pepperoni and that meatball on there. Italian seasoning on it. You can even hit this thing with a little balsamic vinegar before you cut it if you're so inclined. Give it a little acidity. That crust came out perfect. It's nice and crunchy on the bottom. Highly recommend this. Again, that Gosney Rock Box, a solid tool. Add it to your outdoor grilling accessories if you don't already have one. I guarantee you'll be pleased with it. We've got a video cooking a Neapolitan pizza. We've got a video where we're searing a steak in it. Everything has come out excellent in that thing. I couldn't be more pleased with it. 2 thumbs up for that Gosney Rock Box. Hey guys, if you got any questions about it, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Again, if you've liked this video, if you find it helpful, please hit that thumbs up. We'll see you next time on Vision Quest Barbecue.